I want to dive into what chiropractic practice is and the therapies that you instill throughout your career. But I wanted to start from the beginning. And you said you were exposed at a very young age, I believe 5 years old, to chiropractic care following an accident that you suffered. Can you go into that? And then what drew you from that experience to continue on to actually becoming a chiropractor?
Yeah, so I was in the back seat of a car that my dad was driving. My grandfather was in the passenger seat in the front, and basically got hit. We were stopped, got hit from behind, and didn't have any immediate, life-threatening injuries, but started to have leg spasms. And my father had two brothers that were chiropractors. We lived in the state of Washington, which I still do. And my uncles, one lived in Minnesota and one in Wisconsin. And my one uncle said, hey, get him to a chiropractor. So my dad takes me to a chiropractor in Spokane, Washington, and brings me in. And, all I remember as a 5-year-old is that, hey, this big guy comes in and he puts me on the table and crunches my back. And I was immediately able to walk better. So I had that really dynamic experience that a lot of people experience with chiropractic. And so it was that was an exciting, moment for me. And throughout my young life, we had the opportunity to spend some time with my one uncle in Minnesota, more than the one in Wisconsin. But and whenever we went to Minnesota, we'd go to his office, and playing with his equipment and his tables and all those kind of things got me fascinated with chiropractic. And so that's really how it kind of really was born into my heart, the injury and then the family connection to chiropractic. So when I have kids in my office and the parents are with them and the kids are playing with the table and stuff, and mom and dad are nervous that they're going to do something, hey, don't worry about it. They're just going to be a chiropractor someday. They're excited. So
you're getting the next generation ready, right? You're instilling what you had done to the next one, which I mean, that kind of answers the question, is chiropractic safe for all people? I mean, if it's safe for children, then I guess the question is chiropractic care and the practice itself something beneficial for all people?
Yes. Just in a simple answer, and then there's context. So essentially, starting to, stimulate the child, even in the womb, for the birth to go well, is, there's chiropractors that specialize in that. The Webster's technique, if you're familiar with that, it's basically as soon as the baby's born, if they've had a difficult time in delivery and or had forceps or something that was difficult in their birthing, to be adjusted right out of the womb is a very positive thing. And various types of adjustments can be positive depending on, the situation. But I usually tell people from the first day of life until those who are in their, well past their hundreds, chiropractic can be very effective and safe. Now, a very hard force thrust for grandma at 100 years old is probably not likely to be a very safe way to do an adjustment. But there's different techniques out there, low force techniques, that are very, very positive, stimulating the nervous system. So I don't know what your familiarity is, but there's well over 100 different chiropractic techniques. And within that, there's the art, that each practitioner develops. So I'm familiar with about 4 or 5 techniques, and my way of using those techniques is going to be a little bit different than somebody else's. So I'm comfortable adjusting anybody that has anything within the context of high safety, as far as that goes. So if somebody comes in with any condition, I'm pretty comfortable doing some work with them. It just in some of those cases, it's just purely pain relief, palliative care. It could be, something like cancer or osteoporosis, that kind of thing. So, but the technique there is going to be very gentle, low force kind of thing with anybody like that.